Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today we have a 2022 Ford Maverick XLT with the optional FX4 off-road package. Many people are curious about what some of the differences are between the more affordable base XL trims and the higher XLT trims. We did a video covering the XL Maverick, so this video will focus on what the XLT brings to the table. Now this Maverick is a little bit different. For one, it's an XLT, but it has the FX4 off-road package, which is an optional addition. For one, you will get skid plates, which will protect your vehicle's undercarriage when off-roading. FX4 Mavericks also have off-road tuned suspension. As for tires, expect 17-inch all seasons. Going from an XL to an XLT trim isn't necessarily going to be a night and day difference. Depending on how you purchase your Maverick, there is going to be some overlap between the trims. For example, both the XL and XLT Mavericks get LED lighting standard, which on a lot of cars is a premium feature. Ford's Copilot 360 safety suite comes standard on both the XL and XLT trims, but blind spot indicators and lane departure warnings will cost extra. That said, there are obviously going to be differences. One really cool standard XLT feature I love is the keypad entry. All you have to do is put in your 5-digit code and you're in. Keypad entry is a Ford exclusive feature, so you can only get it on a Ford product. XLT interiors are also going to be a bit spruced up compared to XL trims. While the XL trim interiors was by no means lacking, the XLT trims on Mavericks are just a bit more colorful and lively. For example, you get bright orange accents throughout the vehicle, and both the door and interior panels use a really cool navy blue and gray trim combination. The Maverick XLT seats will remain both cloth and manually adjustable, but they will have a two-tone design. The seats will also have red stitching in them. The biggest change I think in the interior with the XLT trim is the inclusion of an optional 6.5-inch large digital screen in the instrument cluster. This will let you play around with your radio, media, as well as vehicle settings through your steering wheel. Definitely a really nice and upscale feature in the XLT trim. I'm also happy to report that cruise control has made a triumphant return on the XLT trim, as it was absent in the XL trim. Another notable feature is the manually sliding rear opening window. It is available on both the XL and XLT trims as an optional feature on paper, but by and large, this is something you generally associate with the XLT trims. Now that we've covered some notable differences, I think it would make sense to kind of go over what hasn't changed. For one, the drive system still uses the rotary dial rather than a shifter. The Maverick and the XLT still has automatic climate control with fan control, as well as the temperature control dial, which uses a really nice LCD screen. You also get 12-volt power and one USB 2 and one USB-C power outlet. Infotainment is still provided by an 8-inch touchscreen that uses the Sync 3 infotainment system. Like the XL, you have access to your radio, media, phone, vehicle settings, and have access to Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. A rear-view camera remains a standard feature from XL trims upward. The second row hasn't changed much except for the inclusion of two-tone cloth seats. In the rear, the tailgate and bed remain much the same. You also get really cool lockable cubby holes in the bed as well. The tailgate and bed remain much the same with the same 4.5-foot bed with the standard 10 tie-down or mounting points. When it comes to the Maverick's powertrain, the two options are the 2.5-liter full hybrid engine, which puts out a max combined 191 horsepower and 155 foot-pounds of torque. Alternatively, you can purchase the 2-liter EcoBoost all-wheel drive option, which puts out 250 horsepower and 277 foot-pounds of torque. If you choose to purchase a towing package, the Maverick can tow up to 2,000 pounds with the base hybrid engine and up to 4,000 pounds with the 2-liter EcoBoost option. And that in a nutshell are some of the main differences between the XL and XLT trim Ford Mavericks. If you want an improved interior with two-tone seating as well as a large digital gauge screen, those options are only available in the XLT trim. You also won't get keypad entry or the ability to choose the FX4 off-road package on an XL trim. Either way, both trims are excellent, and the best one for you depends on your needs. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new about the Ford Maverick.